I love the transition part when we have to quickly make a quick change, right?
Right, I'm trying to tell you.
Usually it's always me trying to figure it out, but today it was you. But no, we always like to keep it moving and keep it going. I love it. It's always something new and fresh. But anyway, our next guest, we're very excited to chat with them. From the Wilmington Kitchen Collective, we have Katie LeCocq, the program manager of the Wilmington Kitchen Collective, and we also have Chelsea Spyres, the executive director at the Riverfront Church. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, so let's dive into what is the Wilmington Kitchen Collective. So, Katie, we'll take it away with that. Go
Sure.
for it.
So the Wilmington Kitchen Collective is a commissary kitchen where local food entrepreneurs have a home base from which to build their products and build their businesses out of.
Excellent.
And it is run by the Riverfront Church.
Okay, gotcha. And so just to bring Chelsea in, Chelsea, tell us a little bit about the Riverfront Church.
Yeah, so Riverfront meets literally on the riverfront at the Hare Pavilion Sunday nights, and we don't have another physical space.
Okay.
And so as an organization, we've said, how can we invest in other spaces throughout the city? How can we utilize spaces that already exist? We don't need to recreate what already exists. And so Wilmington Alliance actually came to us about 2.5 years ago with this idea for the kitchen.
Okay.
And they were looking for space, and they were looking for an operating partner. Okay. And so we found that space, this first space, in Grace Church at 9th and Washington. And so Grace is the home of the first home of the Kitchen Collective. Okay. And Riverfront is the operating partner. So we manage all the day in and day out. We hired Katie as our employee and our first kitchen manager. But we really see it as a way to be investing in the city and investing in entrepreneurs and really redefining what church is.
I love it, redefining what church is. And I remember at Riverfront, I heard that from my man Ken Grant a long time ago, I guess when you get first opened up. And it's done so much in the community, for the community. But what I love about it, like she said, they just utilize spaces that are out there. The waterfront, the riverfront, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with this Kitchen Collective, what does it mean for local entrepreneurs in the industry?
So it means, we're a little bit different than other commissary kitchens.
Okay.
We take people that need help building the framework of their business before they actually launch with their products.
Right.
So we help them, guide them through the process of getting all the licenses and all the permits and all that jazz to get set up to have a really strong foundation for their business.
Gotcha.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, Katie, just to let you know, Ivan, it's actually very difficult and it's confusing.
Oh, it's
I don't know,
ladies. that would be an understatement.
I can speak
Forget
on
what you heard. It is a mess.
I can speak on this from personal experience. I'm third generation in the restaurant industry. I own a restaurant in North Wilmington, so I understand the process of what it takes to not only implement all of these, these things that you have to go through, but also just to start. And we didn't even get to opening up the business, just to start the process. It's very confusing, it's very hard. And yes, it is necessary because it's important, because for safety, for educational purposes, for sanitary purposes, when you're dealing with food, it's really, really important to make sure you follow all the policies and rules, especially with the Board of Health. And I understand that. It's confusing, especially if you don't have any guidance. I was very fortunate. My father, my mentor, was able to guide me through so much of it. But I think about it all the time. If I didn't have him, it would have been even harder.
Right.
But I mean, the fact that this organization, the Wilmington Kitchen Collective, is offering these opportunities, these resources, is so incredible. So incredible. It really is, because you're giving someone who has a dream of opening up a business, opening up a restaurant, which is very hard right now.
And you're giving
Really,
them
really
the
hard.
know-how now,
Yes.
also.
Yeah.
So which is, and I remember we spoke to Renata a long time ago when she had this.
Renata, that's
love
right.
Renata.
Shout out to Renata. We love you.
And she was saying the same thing that you would just echo. She was echoing the same thing you just said. That, you know, like even being a creative, a lot of creatives, they don't understand how to run a business.
That's right.
Running a business is a total different thing. So someone that is a chef, a cook, and then now they want to open up a business, like, okay, where do I start?
Right.
The starting process is probably the hardest process.
hardest.
And then going into how to facilitate everything else in that business. So
Yes.
congratulations and shout out to you guys for coming together, helping the community with that.
I think another unique part of the collective is we talk about, like, when you join the collective, you're really joining the family.
Right.
Right,
love
and
that.
like we are gonna have your back, and we're gonna trust that you're gonna have our back.
Nice.
And that, like, we don't have all the answers of how to run a culinary business, right? We are learning alongside our entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And so our entrepreneurs are also teaching us, right? And we're saying, like, what skills do you have? And so watching some of our entrepreneurs work together, prepping food for an event, right? And one guy who was finished early then hopped over to help somebody else because he saw, like, all right, she needs just another set of hands right now.
Right.
And just watching folks who are starting to cook together physically in the same space also start to care about each other and each other's stories has just been beautiful to watch, like, the collective really be a collective.
It is. It's a great networking opportunity for new business owners, future business owners, right? That's what I like to say. Now, you do have a grand opening coming up.
We sure
Tell
do.
us about, tell us and our viewers about the grand opening.
So May 19th, this next Thursday, from 4 to 8, we're having our ribbon cutting and celebration party. So we're going to have official ribbon cutting stuff 4 to 5, and then from 5 to 8,
Party time.
party time.
I
Food, live
Party
music.
time.
You're gonna turn up in there. That's what they trying to say.
I would
We're
be
like,
there.
if we have to have a formal ribbon cutting, how can we make it fun?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly,
So
exactly.
all of our entrepreneurs will have a dish to share. It's a
nice.
free community event, and so each of them will have a dish. Sharon Sable and Sean Kesani will be providing music along
Nice.
with a few others, and so it'll just be a good celebration night.
How can someone be a part of the Wilmington Collaborative, the Kitchen Collaborative?
Well, there's several different ways people can participate.
Okay.
So they can get on the list to become a member,
Okay.
which
Is there a fee?
there is no fee.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No fee to join.
Yeah, no
Okay.
fee to join. To become a, yeah. If you have a kitchen space, then, you know, that's all. There's a whole process.
Okay.
To get on the list, you fill out an interest form
Okay.
and tell us. Some people fill it out, they have just an idea in their head and they don't know where to start. Some people are like, I'm all set, all I need is the kitchen.
Right,
So
right.
there's
Okay.
like 60 people on our list right now,
Mm-hmm.
and in varying
Wow.
states. So there's that gorgeous process
Mm-hmm.
happening with that. We also are open to having mentors.
Okay.
So if you are have a culinary business and you want to kind of give back, give some feedback, mentor a new entrepreneur, come
Perfect.
on by.
Understood.
Yes,
Love
no,
it.
that's such a great idea. And just to shout out to all of the local eateries, if you want to be a mentor, tune in, follow. What's the website?
Oh, WilmingtonKitchenCollective.com.
There you go, WilmingtonKitchenCollective.com. If you want to be a mentor, because mentors are important, right, Ivan? We talk
Yeah.
about it all the time, the importance of
Talk to 'em.
mentorship. All about, we still to this day, we have mentors in
Yes.
our
What?
lives, and we're
Yes.
always, it's growing.
Wouldn't get through it without them.
Wouldn't, right,
Exactly. And the importance of having a mentor, especially for a new business owner, or someone who's wants to dive into the culinary world or the restaurant world. It's very challenging, so it's really important to have someone who has been through it all and could give those words of wisdom, especially through this whole pandemic. So
Right.
the restaurant industry was hit directly, very, very hard for through this whole pandemic. So we had to make some changes, and I always believe that the restaurant world is forever changed because of this pandemic.
Yeah.
So we had to make some changes that has shifted the whole world. So I do believe that that mentorship aspect or element would be very important for these new future business owners and culinary artists, I like to say. But so tell us a little bit about it says here, what does this new space mean for food industry entrepreneurs? So would you tell us a little bit about like the new space and what it means for them?
Yeah, I can take it. Yeah, I think the new space, right, to launch a business, you need space.
Yes.
All of our food trucks, all of our caterers, all of our bakers even, they're supposed to be cooking out of a commercial kitchen.
Right.
And we know that barrier is really hard, which is why we have like 60 people on our waiting list, and we have never said to the public, we have space, come join our list.
Right.
Because we've just been launching, and so it's been amazing to see that need and to see like how we can start filling that need.
Right.
And so with this first location, it's allowed 7 businesses to take that next step, to expand their business. For some of them, that means opening a food truck for the first time. For some of them, that means saying yes to 5 catering jobs a month instead of 3. Like, each of our entrepreneurs have different goals. And we at the collective like to really emphasize that it is their goals and they are defining what is success, right? For all of our folks, it's not going to be opening a storefront because that's not their goal. Their goal isn't like a commercial storefront space. Some of them, success is being out here every Wednesday at Rodney Square at the market, right? And having space to be able to be there every week. And so that space is really this entry into deeper business development, right?
Love
it's
it.
saying like, we're gonna meet this need, and as we meet this need and this barrier is taken away, now it allows you to dream a little bit bigger and to say like, how can we expand?
I love that. I love that you're creating that space for opportunity and open their mind to dream bigger.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
love that.
There we
I'm a
go.
big dreamer. Actually, Ivan and I are both big dreamers.
Big dreamers.
If you don't know, now you know. We're big
Yes.
dreamers here, and we are a firm believer that you have to continue to dream big. And you're never too old to follow your dreams, or you're never too young. I always say you just have to keep following your dreams and chasing your dreams. So that's really awesome what you're offering these young entrepreneurs.
And not all of them are
Yeah.
young. Actually, I would
Oh,
say
yes.
most of them are not very young.
What's the age range? Is there an age range for to be a part of the Wilmington Kitchen Collective?
No,
you have
no.
to be 18.
Right.
Right. Other than that, there's no stipulation.
Okay.
We've got people that have retired from their careers, and we've got people just starting their careers.
Nice.
So it runs the gamut, and it's gorgeous to see how when they connect together, how they both can feed off of each other because of the variety and scope of everything that they represent.
It's wonderful to watch this play out, right? Because again, when Renata came, we talked 2 years ago. She had this idea. So this is your camera here, community camera. Tell the community what you need.
What we need?
What you need? Yeah, how they can sign up.
We
how
need
they get part.
mentors.
Right.
We need mentors. We need volunteers. We need donors. This project is not free, so we need donors. We need folks to just keep showing up, right? I think we just continue to be amazed what happens when folks keep showing up. Eventually, we need more space, and I say eventually, right? Like we're expanding over time, so we need more space as well.
Awesome.
And also, if you have an event that you need catering at or a food truck at, reach out. We'll connect you to our members. So.
Excellent. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on the show. We wish you both the best of luck at the grand opening, and then come back and let us know how things are going.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Iv, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me, that's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.